Listen. We supposed to take naps, not go to sleep every fucking night for 15 hours. Like once in a while, slump. When a time travel, slump. But we taking advantage of time by sleeping that long. Our body feels like it needs it because it's all we know. But if it was another way, our body would be okay because that's all we know. Huge. And like I say, obviously exaggeration, 15 fucking hours, but I mean, it's not too exaggerated for, a good number of people, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I say, take naps and, because naps, that's what naps are. See, we just within what we build and shit like that, like I say, people who got different jobs where they go take a so-called power nap, for max maybe 30 minutes. Really this should be like 10 minutes or whatever. Say max 30 minutes because, I don't know. But it's like, you're not supposed to be doing that to your body. You're not supposed to be doing that to your body. If we gonna let it rest, a nap, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, whatever the time, we want to come up with this, and the third, but it's like we need a nap. And then, we do what we got to do. And like I say, right now, within our knowledge, but when I take a nap, say 2 hours and blah, 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 I feel so tired. Because of what we know, because of what our body's accustomed to of fucking, 8 hours of blah, 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 blah. So if that's what we do, and like I say, end of the week, or like I say, fuck the week, fuck the days, at this certain, moment or whatever, you get a deep rest and you fucking slump for, long period of time. But it shouldn't be every night we just completely shutting down, and that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. It's literally shut down, then go slave, then shut down, and it's just like, it's not how it should be. And like I say, our body doesn't need that, and it will be fine another way. I just feel like with, how much time we have and, things that we could be doing or this, that, and the third, we could be using it in such a better way. You know what I'm saying? And like, obviously it's tough to fucking teach your body a new way, show your body a new way, have this new thing come in and, try to budge his way in and push the other out, or, things like that. But it's like, that's what we gotta want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, with certain vocabulary and words, I've been saying that, more, and trying to catch myself more and saying like, I want to use the bathroom. I want to do this. I want, rather than I gotta use the bathroom, because it's like, like I say, cause just like with this, I should have done this. I should do this. I got it. It feels like it's more of a, just within what we're in, and, with how many authoritative people or whatever, we're just forced. There's so much force that we're doing, forced to do this, forced to do that, forced to do that. So when it comes to yourself, and I gotta do this, I should do this. You know what I'm saying? And even if those words and you still kind of want to do it, just say, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to do that. Because it's more of a choice, and it's more of something you want to do, and you feel very different about it. You feel a very different energy about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, words are powerless, without action. But understanding within the words that you're using, the action is connected, and that's why I say when it's disconnected, it's powerless. But understand that without the word, the action is just the action, and without the action, the word is just the word. But, obviously each within its own, they're different, and have different foundations, you know what I'm saying? But understand that when connected between this, these two things, it's very powerful. And you saying want and, it going into, whatever the action or the situation is definitely huge. Than rather, force to, and then, because the action could be the same, but instead of want, it's force, and it's a whole different energy about it, and now it's want, and then, but that's just, like I say, practicing a different mental, more positive, just healthier, feeling better about doing things that, that you want to do. And you also, become aware of things that you just don't want to do, and you either, just stop doing that, or you find a new way to do it, or you do it now and then, or, it's like it's too much, within your life, or within, the things you do, it's just, you're just doing it, and rather than just what you want to do. And like I say, certain things got to get done. We all, understand that, and definitely live through that, but definitely understand just within the certain things that definitely you're in control of, and within you go to wherever you live or whatever you're doing and blah, blah, blah. What are things you want to do, Rich people minimize taxes and avoid government control. Huge. 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 They know the game. They got people who know the game and who can do this, and that to get them out of this, and that. To know, how to not, fraud or get in jail, but to know to do the least, to know, what's on the borderline, but it's still legal, got people in their pocket where if this, and that, they can call whoever, get that done, get this done. They'll be good because they know so-and-so, you know what I'm saying? They know, this is mine. I can keep this, I can do this with that, and the government can't touch it. They have no control over, things like that, because of money, because of within that money and people they can get connected with, or just people they know. And, there's a lot of, which would be within an extent, fine, because the government shit is bullshit, this, that, and the third, but it's like, we can't, punish us and not punish them. It's like, we can't allow them to slide on shit and not us just because they got money and know people and we don't. If we gonna create something and y'all gonna try to uphold this is what it is, blah, 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 when it come to us, then that's what it is when it come to them. But that's not the case, so it's like, it's not fun. You know what I'm saying? And like, that shit not cool. Within y'all circles, y'all have an understanding and can do and say certain shit. But when you step outside that circle, gotta understand, people don't have that understanding with you. So you can't just do and say whatever all the time. The world is not healthy right now, so it just won't work. But if it changed, then yeah, it would be okay, because people would either understand or communicate they understand or keep moving. They wouldn't just react in such a negative way about shit. Would calm the fuck down and think. Kindness would come to mind. Caring for that person would be a feeling depending on what it is. They may do something similar like that. They can put it in perspective. They may not like it for the most part, but it's not harming them or nobody, so you'll bear it for the 5 minutes. If you're gonna be around them, don't quiet. If you're gonna be around them, don't quite know how to feel. You communicate, then evaluate and understand, and you find it funny, like shit situational. But there's always a way to go about shit. On that communication, on however, the communication is. On the express, and I don't understand, I do understand, don't like that for the most part, that wasn't funny, I was funny, like, that's all. It's too much of this, something happened, you in your head, and feeling some certain way about it, and then now you just treating them like whatever, because of some shit. I don't like, it's just like what? You know, you could have hated that shit and blah 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 blah. But that don't mean you can go in your head, not express anything, you know, within that thing besides of after you being hateful and negative. You know, you can't go in your head and, you know, feel some type of way about it, evaluate it, and now, you know, feel some, you know, anger or negative towards them, and then, you know, mistreat them and treat them like that, and, you know, treat them horribly. And they're just like, I mean, they don't know you. They like, what happened? You know, they aren't aware because you aren't saying anything. You know, and that's what I say. Like, you cannot not express stuff and then go about being a certain way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you say, it's your, you know, somebody you know, or this and that, you know, and then you feeling like the vibe is just off. Like, you feel the vibe is off. And then you like, what's up? What's going on? This, that, and the third. You know, and then finally y'all get to talking, you know, because you initiate the conversation, blah, 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 and then finally it comes out of what's up. You know, and then they start listing all the shit that they had in their head, and that they've allowed to affect their judgment on me and feel some type of way about it, and now they're treating me this way, and I know nothing about it. You know, so it's like, what do I do? You know, it's like that you can't do that. So that, you know, that person in that situation, you know, what can they do? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I say, right now, we, you know, like I say, within certain people, you catch a certain vibe. Well, you throw a little something out there, you know, they catch it. Okay, we see where they at, kind of. But, bro, you know, like, not gonna be, you know, just because of where people at, you know, just genuine, you know, and then, you know, just go about the day type. You know, like, there's no reason to do too much. Like I say, still be within yourself, still be yourself, you know, but within, like I say, communicating however ways with certain people, bro, like, you just know, like, within yourself of just how you communicate with somebody, and within yourself, you should want it to be kind, genuine, just, you know, like I say, true to you, but just straightforward, and, you know, like I say, you want to enjoy, you know, communicating. Like I said, you can try to extend it, blah, 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 but shortcut, you know, that's it. You know, it's like, it's like I say, it's too much. it's too much, you know, and like I say, we just not there. They identify viruses every week, but they're able to stop it or secure or whatever. They just don't tell us because of the excuse some use for kids to not make them freak out, keep them calm, bullshit. So they don't tell us to keep us calm, make it seem like everything is okay. Bullshit, preventing us from preparing for the shit. Live with that understanding. They do live with that understanding. They do this with a lot of shit as if they're in control, and they're in control. Fuck them. We can't allow them to be in control anymore, because they first protect themselves, then they seem to try to protect us, but don't do all they can. They don't give a fuck, bro. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Within being aware of just what is, bro, we're able to definitely live differently, think differently, you know, go about things differently, you know, and like I say, they just, you know, want to be so in control and not allow us to react how we want to react to shit. You know, you can't sugarcoat the world, blah, 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 because then we don't prepare for it. We don't know what is. And then we go out there and fucking, you know, get bum rushed. You know, and it's like, it's bull. You know, like, there's no reason to practice and change the lifestyle and habit, blah, 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 because everything is sugarcoated. You know, there's no reason to prepare for or live a type of different way with viruses and blah, 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 because, you know, they're not happening. Nobody's telling us about it. It's only the big ones that outbreak because they can't fucking secure it. You know, like, that's ridiculous. You know, we can definitely be living in a healthier way, you know, definitely being more healthy just within certain shit and things that we're doing in the air and, you know, things like that. You know, and that kid thing, it made reminded me because today, bro, this this person, they over there sitting down, giving their food, blah blah blah, and I heard some, drop, whatever, like I say, it's near closing time. I'm cleaning up. I heard some drop. I looked over. They seemed okay. I wasn't gonna do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they a human being. They, I got trust in them. Why not? Why not? And like I said, I can lose that trust, within like that. So, they dipped out. I didn't even see him leave, whatever. But I'm cleaning up. I walk over there. Motherfucker done dropped the pepper. I mean, shit is everywhere. What? Shit is, I didn't say nothing, just fucking creeped out the fucking door. What is that shit? And like that made me remind me just of, so-called kid shit, because it's like, it's like, you do something, like, oh no. And like you don't want to, tell, whoever, because you don't want to get in trouble, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, what is that? And like I say kid shit, just because of, like I say, where we're at and what, but a lot of, within where you're at, this, that, and the third, they do something and they go, tell their parents, and they may feel some type of way because just, like I say, the mind and the less experience, so I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, the parents couldn't even, like, they don't even punish, like, the child, within, like, they don't even punish them. The child could just be actually fucking crying, just because they did something and they made a mess, or something like that. And a parent could just say, just kind of talk to him and kind of try to find out what happened. And within that, like, they're like crying, because it's like whatever, how they're feeling about it. But like I say, that's why I say the label shit, because it's like there's so many situations aside from the label of kid, but it's just like, that's just reminding me of it. But it's like, that's ridiculous, bro. You don't drop no shit anywhere, especially not your crib, correct? And just fucking not, I mean, it's fine. I mean, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, with the child, okay, what happened? How did it, where is it? That's fine. Let's clean up together. You know what I'm saying? The person, all they had to do was, I knocked over the pepper, it spilled everywhere. That's fine. Let me go get a broom. I'll clean it up. That's no problem. Don't worry about it. That's A-okay. That's all it had to be. Like that was just ridiculous. Like, I was like, really, and trust and believe. Next time the person comes in there, brother, I didn't appreciate the way you dropped that fucking pepper and left it and didn't say a goddamn thing. I didn't appreciate that at all. You know what I'm saying? They can feel whatever way they want to feel about whatever the fuck I just said. You know what I'm saying? And they want to leave on some shit, leave on some shit. But you don't do that shit nowhere you at. Like, that's what the littering shit is. You don't just drop some shit out on the fucking road or outside. You don't just do that shit. There's places where this shit go. Like, that's ridiculous. In that case, just spill the shit in your car then. Spill it. Who gives a fuck, right? Get the fuck out of here. Don't nobody get it done by themselves. No matter who or what situation, there has been somebody who's helped in some way. It's a real untruthful narrative to oneself to tell others, oh, I did it by myself. I got me here. Like, of course, you were there for you. Maybe did most of it. But stop confusing people, man. And confusing yourself into believing that. That's how you take shit for granted. That's why it's sad for the people in certain communities thinking it's everybody for themselves. I gotta take care of me and that's it. Shit I can't agree with. Huge. Can't agree with it. Like I say, that's not that's not a story that's out there. That's not a situation that's out there. It's, like the perfect shit. It don't exist. It don't exist. People trying to chase this self-made, did it by myself. It don't exist. It don't exist, bro. Working together, bro. Oh no, Beyonce, you're sampling people. Oh my gosh, you're helping people and shining light on other people's art. No, Beyonce. Beyonce, you're crediting people and you're working together to create art. Why? No, Beyonce, do it all yourself, Beyonce. Oh my gosh, Beyonce, you're exposing, these people to this type of music, and the people who's been doing this for years and years are now, getting their flowers from new people. Oh, Beyonce, no, why? I mean, working together, it's demonized. It's, looked down upon. Like, what? Working together, helping others, shining light on others people's art, coming together to create art. Like, what, bro? And within that, bro, Beyonce, like, we know Beyonce, we know Beyonce. I mean, like, Beyonce don't need to, what I'm saying? We know Beyonce, bro. But just with some of these, like I say, different gems that's out there, that hasn't, received so much light or attention, what I'm saying? Not comparing the two, not this and that. With some things that she fuck with, why can't she incorporate that into her art? Like Beyonce could drop a whole album, produce that whole, and write and blah 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 blah, and not be on it at all. It's Beyonce. But what? She still gave y'all vocals. She still gave y'all fucking mastermind. She still gave, what I'm saying? She's still there on the album through and through. Like, it's back on that Eminem shit I was talking about. They want the Slim Shady. I want Lemonade when you was in so much fucking pain. I want you to fucking struggle again. I want something tragic to happen to you again, Beyonce, so I can get that music. I need that music back. What? This isn't a character. This isn't a fucking robot that just creates this certain type of music. This is a human being who is expressing, their selves through, their music. This is art. It wasn't just came up with the shit. Within, extent. This is real world experiences. Motherfucker was hurt. Y'all talking about I want shit like Lemonade. What are you talking about? Bro, appreciate that for what it is. Go listen to it, bitch. It's there. Lemonade is, I'm telling you, it's still godly. Go listen to the shit. God damn. Listen, it's, like I say, and that's why, I always, for the majority, stay away from, just that whole, all that internet, blah, 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 but I ain't, when it dropped, it was just in front of every fucking thing, TikTok, every fucking video, which, I mean, I wasn't tripping, what I'm saying, because there was so many videos, that was just sharing their opinion about it and, just coming together and talking about it. Huge, definitely, so huge, but yeah, what I'm saying, like, coming together, working together, you always do things, together. Somebody didn't always help you out. Somebody, it's like, I can say what I want to say, without whoever, said, okay, you can, you're hired. I didn't hire myself. They had to, okay, you're hired. They had, what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, they had to not fire me. They had, like, it's just like there's so many just people that make it bearable, that make you, want to do this, that, allow you to do this, that help in so many ways, make your life easier, that, so it's like, come on. It's odd how some get counted out because of what the fuck they used to do or may still do, like sex work, the adult films or whatever. Why the fuck is that shameful? Like, bitch, y'all have sex. What's the difference? They put it out for others to see. Okay, who gives a fuck? Don't watch it. Like, but the thing is, y'all did or do and y'all feel shameful for some reason. Nothing wrong with what they doing and nothing wrong with you masturbating to it. Nobody negatively judging you. Like, they not below anybody because of what they do to provide for themselves. Like, y'all mad they making money off of it. I don't get it. Like, understand, on some films it's made as a prostitute is dirty or whatever. But really all that shit depend. And back in the day, be so different. Like, porn stars not nasty people. And they also not trying to have sex all the time. Not sexual all the time. See, I believe within this world where we're in, people are affected in different ways, I say if people have that understanding of what's going on, then I mean, who's stopping them? Honestly, as long as it's between the ones with the understanding. I feel there's nothing wrong with wanting to have sex with multiple people if that's what you enjoy doing. What's wrong with it, I mean now, with anything, is it controlling you? What are your reasons? Shit gets deeper. But on the surface, it's okay, They can have a romantic relationship with one person while still having sex with others. All about the understanding between the people. If you feel that's not for you, that's fine. But to act as if they should choose what you choose makes no sense. They aren't you. It's different, as is everything. We must try to understand people as humans. Like, they're not held down to their title. They have other abilities and things they want to do. They can fucking do it without being ashamed of what they do, without being scared of being negatively treated or fired from jobs, turned down because of sex work. Like, back to the bullshit of not knowing somebody but saying, no, I don't fuck with them because of what they do. Like, no different than racism. Oh, you do sex work? No, don't like you. Makes no sense. They humans. But people don't understand what that means. Like, when somebody a cashier, they not treated as a cashier all the fucking time. Like y'all do with actors. Y'all try to connect them with their characters. They acting, bitch. Like, stop. And porn, bitch, is fake. That shit is not real. It's acting. And they doing good because y'all believe that shit. It's sad they can't go and do something else because y'all holding them down to this shit. They not gonna look how they look all their life. And within this world, they need to make money. So they gonna need something else. And they want to do something else. Like about we feel compassion and try to understand where they coming from. Like, why are some obsessed with sex? Why do they feel the need to have control over who they have sex with? What they do, how they do it. Why does some want that praise or some shit? I don't know. So many things don't mean wrong or right. All depend on what people think wrong or right. I don't know. Just another community looked down on and as non-human because others feel the need. Not actually caring about them and separating y'all selves from them and telling everybody they bad, then motherfuckers just believe it. Huge. You know? Why do they want to, control everything that happens within this sex? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is choreographed. That shit is down to a T. And they feel so much comfort within knowing, what's going to happen. Who is it with? How, it's like, that's what we got to be. Like, what made them react that way? Why are they thinking that way? Why are they, Well, we can't get there because they aren't humans, because they're just fucking, sex workers, because they're, We can't get to this human being and their mental and how they reacted to this world and what they've been through and how do they feel, because we're looking down, at them, and it's like I say, label them criminal, then everybody's like, oh, they're a criminal, bad, we can kill the criminal, but we're labeling them criminal and putting them in jail and saying they have the death penalty because they killed somebody. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? There's so much to break down within this note, but it definitely just comes back to, like I say, yourself, and it comes back to, like I say, let's sit down, let's talk, talk to you, because why are you feeling this way? Why are you reacting this way? Is it because you watched it, you masturbated to it, and you feel shameful? You feel, what I'm saying? Like, what is happening? Were you bullied, were you, caught doing it, and that was a, traumatic experience? Were you, introduced to it, and, you kind of feel indifferent about being introduced to it because when you were introduced, you got really obsessed with it, and you were stuck on it for so long, or what is it within that, and it's like I say, on both sides, within this, I feel watching porn, it's just unhealthy, I just don't feel like that's what we should be doing, should want to do, what I'm saying? And I feel, this porn stuff and, being kind of obsessed with sex, or, just doing it in this form, I just don't feel as healthy, and I feel, we should want to definitely move away from that, but we definitely got to understand what is, and we definitely got to, work with people, but it's definitely can never, move away from it if, they can't go get a job. They can't, go do this. They can't, especially with nowadays within another thing of how so many people are so, who is this? Where, blah, 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 and, trying to search up everybody's history and find any and everything on them. And especially nowadays, more of just it being so out there and everybody know about, just OnlyFans and porn, and, it's so out there. It's so, just so much. So it's like, it's this thing, like I say, in a direction that I don't think is healthy. It's like, it's not in a direction of, oh, now it's out there, blah, 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 blah. I still, like, that doesn't mean, like I say, I don't want to work. Like I say, there's this thing we want to work towards, but how are we working towards it? And we don't want to work towards, them being treated better, healthier, whatever, them feeling better about it, because more people are, doing it, and it's being more so-called accepted, and you seeing how much money, or, what I'm saying? Like, no, we should be moving away. I mean, listen, like, come on, you can, talk about it, feel how you want, what I'm saying? Like I say, let's sit down, let's talk about it, but, I mean, how many wants to be doing that? Like I say, I don't know. I just, the fake and the, like I say, what I'm saying? But yeah, that's huge on that fucking actor shit, bro. Like, it's so, and it's so odd because it's like I say, they don't know those actors. And, like I said, they see the actors on whatever film, or, they see them on screen, and they know those characters, so they feel like they know those actors because they know those characters, and they try to connect them, and that's why they always bring it up, or, they're just playing, themselves. They're just, how they say they're just playing themselves, when, like, what does that mean? They have no idea, like, you know what I'm saying, who they are within that, you know, personal level extent. Like, what does that mean? They're just playing themselves. They have no idea, you know. But they connect. They're just playing themselves. They're just like their character, you know. Like, bro, like, and understand within, you know, becoming a character or acting, you yourself want to try to find parts where you connect with yourself or things that you've been through or this and that, because it's easier to express, you know, and it's more natural to show, you know, and, you know, within those elements or things like that. But it's like, bro, it'd be so odd just where they, you know, try to connect it. Like, bro, they're literally acting, bro. Like that's why, like, I just, like, I don't know, cause like they're acting. That is a character. Like, that is a character, bro. And that's it. You know, like I say, like, when they go talk about the movie, like, I feel like that's fine. But, you know, because I'm talking about just as far as, like, the promotion and shit like that. Like, talk about the movie, talk about the film, whatever it is, that's fine within certain extents, you know. But I don't feel that they should, I don't know, because I just feel like there's too many examples where they try to make it so personal about that person. Like, it's like, no, we're sitting here talking about the film and the character, you know, and it's like, let's talk about that, you know. But it's too much, you know, the selling of the film or whatever, it's too much on who it is and, you know, what are they about and blah, 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 blah. I went to go see the film because of, you know, obviously within that, sure, you know, it's one of your favorite actors, actresses, fine, you know. But it's just like, a movie should not sell. Like, it's just, what about the art? What about the work that's being presented? Like, that's what it should be about, bro. It like, understand, yes, a hook in, understand it, but it's like then it's not really about the art, because somebody who's created something and they don't have whoever at the front of it, nobody's gonna go watch it, or they don't even get a chance because they don't have so and so in it. Like, you know. Y'all be like, oh my gosh, they killed somebody. Like, yeah, damn. But what's the difference in somebody killing an ant? Like, killing is killing. Most of us didn't all killed a living thing. Killing is killing. Now, accidents happens. As far as humans, should be dummy rare. As far as bigger living things we can see, should be rare. But like the small shit, I mean, shit happens. Shit happens sometimes. But should it be going out our way to kill anything? The killing that should understood is like plants or something. You grow, then before they naturally die, you get ingredients or whatever. All depend. Like, I don't know. But just being like, don't kill people, shit not good enough. Give more of an option to do it. More if it was our whole lifestyle, how we all lived and valued all life. Huge, you know. That was our whole lifestyle of just not killing. You know, it's a big difference. It's a big change. It's a big, you know, difference in our mental, you know, and how we go about that, and, you know, what's accepted. And, you know, like I say, you know, the death penalty, killing animals, blah, 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 blah. You know, you're saying, you know, well, killing is okay. You know, and like I say, you know, certain people just, you know, go about, you know, doing it in their way, you know. But it's like, if that was like our whole lifestyle within just not killing, like, I mean, you know, like, it's just, you know. But like I said, we don't know because we don't want to strive for that and we don't want to go for that, you know. Sad how freedom costs money, and sad how it's expensive as fuck. Huge, you know. You know, that's just that thing, you know, with, you know, so many people with the money buys happiness, you know, which obviously within the statements itself, within that statement makes no fucking sense, you know. But the ones who take it and say yes, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, it's just understanding within this world and what's being created and constructed, you know, it buys this sense of freedom. it buys this comfortability in order for you to grow. In order for you to evaluate, work, change, grow, in order for you to live healthy, to live how you want to live, to have this peace of mind, it's just, it's easier, within an extent of so many things, you know what I'm saying? Like, something could grow in this rough patch over here. Yeah. But, 1,000 just grew over here in this very beautiful, healthy patch. And it's like, those are the differences. And those are the understandings of that. Now understand, out of the 1,000 that grew in this healthy patch, 800 of the 1,800 died, and it's like, just to go off on just because you have the money and have this sense of freedom and comfortability, a lot aren't living healthy, and a lot don't understand, that is just more off of, what are they doing? How are they going about the things that they're doing? Who are the people that they know and that they have in their life? What are they doing for themselves? How are they treating themselves? And then it goes into all that. Like, there's so much more with so much shit, but of course, not within your mental, I gotta make sure I got these bills, have enough for the bills, and then, okay, let's figure out all this other shit. Come on. Within that life, that is a huge shift in, mental. There's so many of us just within, okay, I gotta make sure I got enough for the bills. They're not living that way. They just aren't. Like, I gotta make sure I got enough for this fucking yacht. Gotta make sure I got enough for this business investment. Make sure I got enough for this, and like I say, that's why I say with the things that they're doing now, like I say, they're creating, you know what I'm saying? Listen, within certain things, and, depends on what it's working towards, blah, 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 but it's like, that's in creating, now of shit you gotta worry about, or shit that can go sideways, or blah, 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 blah. When they say, money brings more problems, which is another just very badly used, very not true to any situation. Once again, money is just money. Money isn't doing anything. Y'all are creating shit. Crazy how many abandoned buildings there is, but we leaving people on the street. Huge. Don't take nothing but to clean that motherfucker up. Don't take nothing but to, it don't take nothing but to upkeep that motherfucker. It don't take nothing. Don't take nothing for them to, upkeep the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's, so many people, within who clean, and within who, need a job, and within, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, those could be, just within staying within the jobs of, within reason and shit like that, not within, whatever, but like I say, the government, have, hire cleaning people to go clean shit and blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like this unspoken thing, blah, 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 like, that shit can be, put together, created into something new, ripped apart, created into something new, blah, 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 blah. Like, there's so many literally, like, abandoned buildings that are just sitting there. I mean, they're just sitting there. Oh, well, fuck them. You know, like, I mean, it's like, I mean, do you even give a fuck to, you know, we built this is our experiment, blah, blah, blah. You know, it didn't work out. Okay, let's fucking, you know, break it all down. You know, this, that, and the third. No, just fucking left it there. You know, couldn't even accept their own fucking defeat on the shit type. You know, it's like, no, not gonna take it down, do a proper restore to the ecosystem, whatever, you know, so other shit can grow. And no, it's gonna fucking leave it. You know, like, it's ridiculous. Beyond scared straight gotta be the stupidest shit I've ever seen. And just another example of how some people in this world brainwash. Who the fuck them people that think they talking to? Like, they be like, you gonna respect this, respect that. Like, motherfucker, you yelling at me. I ain't doing nothing you say. And them parents fucked up for putting their kids in that shit too. To get abused because you can't cater to your child. Can you control the way they act? No. But you allow that shit. You ain't show them no better, bro. That shit up to you. You gonna have a kid commit, and no fucking jail should be like that. Anyway, just instilling fear in niggas. Power and rank. Like, some niggas in jail doing the same shit the higher ups doing. It be so odd. Like, y'all complain about the government power and how they do shit, but y'all do that shit within where y'all at. Just in a different form. I don't know. Just think that style of trying to scare niggas to keep them from doing something, not healthy. Go back to the, you hit your kid because you feel what they doing not healthy. So they don't know why that thing isn't healthy, but they know they don't want to get hit, so they don't do it around you or where you can find out. See? So that sending them to jail shit, just trying to put fear in them and make them go, I don't want to do that because I don't want to go to jail. Except of saying, I don't want to do this because I don't want to do this. Because if jail didn't exist, they would do it. You know, you have to control you for you. See, but that's why we got all these weak ass laws and stupid systems, because y'all can't control yourselves. And we're raised with fear in us, so we don't know why we may need to control ourselves or why something may be healthy or unhealthy. Because we have things stopping us like laws, jails, probation, whatever. It's sad. And y'all show why they created it. Killing people, stealing, getting into wrecks. Like, how the fuck do y'all not know how to drive? Accidents happen, but fuck. Drinking and driving is so much shit. Like, we have to control. We have power, but only some understand. But even then, rarely any is full focus on making that change. Like, I feel we must sacrifice our time for actually something productive for the humans later in changing how we live. We can't continue to live this way. Huge. Like, listen, that beyond scared straight, nigga. I don't give a fuck. That shit is ridiculous, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, who the fuck them jail cops talking to? You know, and I ain't saying that, yeah, listen, that's what you are, blah, 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 but who the fuck you talking to? Like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to jail, so it's like I say, I understand, but it's like, I'm not going to jail. And I'm not in jail. You know, like, I understand, like, the you know, the circumference of the shit, you know, the play for play shit they doing, whatever the fuck it's called. You know, but it's like, that's ridiculous. I'm not doing nothing. Like, okay, like, I don't think you hear me. Like, I'm literally, like, I'm not doing no push-ups. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not finna act out and go fight them. Or I'm not doing nothing. I'm not, like, listen, take me off the show. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I don't know how people, you know, get in the show. Like I say, they may have a pre-thing and see how they react, or this, and that. I'm not too sure. You know what I'm saying? Who would get them the ratings and the camera time and the, you know, the viral moments, this, and that. I'm not too sure, but I wouldn't give you none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing, okay, evaluate, you know, we'll go about it a different way. But them little jail cops, them little inmates, I mean, the inmates, first of all, the inmates can't do shit to you. I mean, fuck me if you think, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas, they can't do nothing to me. So it's like me trying to be on pressure is ridiculous because I already know they can't do nothing to me. And they know they can't do nothing to me. They can talk all that shit they want. Ain't nothing going down at the end of the day. I'm not doing shit anybody is telling me. And I'm not finna let nobody just yell in my face. And I'm not finna allow you because you so... I don't care about none of this. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Like, literally, like, and like I say, you know, within that jail shit, like, that shit should not be like that, bro. But like I say, niggas on this, I gotta instill fear in niggas. I gotta let niggas know I'm not the one to fuck with. I'm this, and that. Like, why are you on that shit? For some, you know what I'm saying? For men, you know, for a human being, like, I don't, like, what is that? Like, why do you gotta be that for them? Like, why are you doing shit for them? You know what I'm saying? Like, just, like, I don't, like, I'm not gonna go out my way to for somebody else. Why, bro? Why? Like, I don't get why they all so hostile and, like, doing too much. Like, y'all dumbasses is in here, you know, within however, you know, that shit happened, and some could be in some unfortunate situations. But listen, you know, either chill the fuck out, evaluate, work, change, grow, you know, go about, learn, read, do something, you know, but don't be on that other shit you doing. You know, don't do that. Like, I don't know, like, it's just, I don't, like, it's so, you know, it's so odd for me just to see, you know what I'm saying, like, how, you know, those type of jails was, like, it's ridiculous. You know, and like within, you know, some jails, it's like, you know, the males are able to do so much more than women. Like, I don't, you know, talk to me about that. I'm not too sure. Like, I don't, why? Like I say, there's gonna be a difference. Okay, males, women, you know, but within foundational shit, this is how we go about things. This isn't allowed, regardless who you are. This is allowed, regardless, like, I don't know. You know, like, shit depends, you know, but, well, and that driving shit, bro, yesterday, driving on the fucking freeway, bro, back on that exit, get off, you know, back on that, these niggas coming down into it, gotta merge in. We trying to merge into the exit, you know, like I say, these people coming down from the ramp, this is already coming from back here, you know, and you going, and you got this person on the right. They should already be in this lane and merging over. Now they in there, you know, like, it should be a easy like that. Like, we all fucking splitting, you know, each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should. You know, but I move over to this, you know, lane. Like I said, there's 2 lanes for the, you know, to keep going and for, you know, to get on the exit. So I move over to this one. And motherfuckers already breaking, doing too much bullshit. They always do that shit. Just hesitant and, you know, just, it's so bad and causes wrecks. But this motherfucker coming down for no reason. I mean, literally finna be at the exit type shit because they still riding and, you know, waiting to get over the last minute. But they coming down. I'm like, motherfucker, you gonna have to slow down. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody doing this bullshit. Like, get the fuck over. I got my blinker on, just get over. You know, and they don't give a fuck. They still trying to go. So, I mean, listen. You know, they still at distance, you know, but I'm like, I'm going because I got to get on my fucking exit. Y'all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you got plenty of room to do a lot. And you deciding to try to bogart like this your road. Fuck you. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? So I get over. Now, mind you, the truck that's in front of me, that motherfucker got over. I see buddy ass get over. So I now know, okay, this truck is in front of me. I gotta worry about them. I got over. Bro, the car that was in front of the fucking truck stopped in the middle of the fucking freeway. Stopped. mean, we driving, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, say minimum 60. Minimum 60, sure. You know what I'm saying? We driving minimum 60. This motherfucker at a full stop. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I saw the truck get over, so that's all I saw on the last of it type shit. But as I see this, I like, fuck it, I'm getting over. As I'm getting over, nigga, I ain't see buddy ass. Truck is stopped. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm one hand like these. You know what I'm saying? I get over, bro. Oh my God. The shoulder saved lives right there, bro. I had to fucking get over into the fucking shoulder. I mean, there wasn't no stopping, bro. Cause like I say, buddy was pushing behind me. You know, like I say, it's fine if we keep going. I mean, it ain't nothing but buddy was pushing behind me. I didn't know if he got over, didn't get over. I seen this truck. I see it stopped. I see a white car. I see the white car stop because I'm getting over. I see the white car stop. And I'm like, see the truck. And I just went into the shoulder and I'm like, gladly it wasn't like a pole. You know how they be having like road signs or whatever type, like a construction type shit pole, or there wasn't none on like a tire on the shoulder or no shit. And I just fucking, because there wasn't no braking. And I just, like I said, I let go of my gas because I went to brake and I'm like, fuck that. And I just let go and I just rolled, through the shoulder and cut back and fucking went in the exit, bro. But it was like, heart was like, because that's an accident. That's an accident and you don't know what can happen, how many people finna be involved. I was hitting that pickup truck. Oh, I was hitting that nigga. Even like I say, I tried to brake, I'm hitting that nigga. You don't understand like how close that shit was. Like that, and then at the end of it all, I look back and oh my God, the white car just ended up going through the exit. What? You cannot do that, bro. You can't. Stop. That is so dangerous, bro. That was extremely dangerous. Like, that was insane. And like I say, fuck the horn. You ain't got time for that. How do I not wreck? How do I, not harm somebody? How do I not harm myself? How? That is ridiculous, bro. That was so just inconsiderate, really. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that was definitely wild. NFT, another example of how people either know nothing about something or are just buying it because of some agenda. The ones that go for dummy money aren't even good. Some people aren't even evaluating the skill it took, understanding how amazing and hard it may actually be. So the ones that have crazy skill, that have damn near mastered their craft, dummy creative, aren't getting those insane amount of money, even though their art is way better. Sad. Once again, money is fucked. People with the money fucked. More like you should go through some qualifications to create and buy the art. Shouldn't just be randoms. I don't know. Just so off. Because if money wasn't involved, people who aren't interested in art wouldn't be involved. So it'll be way better. But money is, so I don't know, huge. It's like, oh, it's supposed to be this art thing. It's supposed to be, how you can, artists can make, money, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh, it's actually not about the art. Oh, got me there. Who would have thought? It's actually not about the fucking art. It's actually about this, and that. It's actually about, it's ridiculous. It's this, and to act like, it's this investment thing. It's act like it's blah, 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 blah. Like I say, we give power to shit, bro. And it's like, no, like I say, within me and not giving power to it, somebody like, yo, I have this from fucking 2020 or, whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. care. You know, I'm not gonna pay $1 million for that shit because I don't care. I'm giving no power to that. That has no value. You know, it's like I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous. You know, especially, you know, on some bullshit too. Like, it's just like I say, yes, we all have value for different things and blah 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 blah, but within those things and evaluation of those, you know, like, that's what I be saying. Like, this shit is situational in certain things, bro. Like, you can't just, oh, well, that's just what I value. That's just, you know, because what are you doing? Like, what is that giving you? What are you gaining? What are you know what I'm saying? Nothing, bro. You know, just clogging up the space within the art, you know, world and shit like that, bro. Like, if we gonna, you know, uplift art, or we gonna do, you know, art within that type of art, or blah, 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 like, then let's do that. But let's not make it this money scheme. Let's not make it this, you know, something that's not about the art, and not care about, you know, the skill that's actually being taken, you know, within the art. See, they do it on purpose. Block and hide breasts, butt, penis, vaginas. Push an agenda. Brainwash to think those are sex objects. Inappropriate. So we block and hide them. Shame others for showing their bodies when they're just body parts. No different than showing your face. Some try to say, hey, there's kids, you know? And for some reason, kids have become that excuse for companies to use or whatever, when kids have no idea what the fuck none of it means. See, and that shows we've been brainwashed to think that way, because before we even say anything to ones who don't know, they don't see boobs as a sex object, just a body part. I don't know, just odd behavior to be like, oh my gosh, cover yourself. I think they really saying, oh my gosh, cover yourself, you're making me horny. Then they don't want others to know. I think it's more about them, because how is somebody showing a body part affecting you? Like, who gives a fuck? Who me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that baby, you laying on your stomach, that baby fucking is crawling, searching for them breasts. I mean, searching for them. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Where is it? They searching for them motherfuckers. They need them. I need it. I need it. You know what I'm saying? They need it. I don't fucking know. You know what? What's that? They ain't never seen it before. It's been hit off and blocked and covered and blah 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 blah. I'm like, cover your eyes, cover your ears. So much censorship that we try to. This is what is, bro. It's a fucking penis. Oh my god, a penis. It's a penis. It's a penis. It's a ball sack. It's a ball sack. Get old vagina. Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're making it this vagina, penis, balls, breast, booty. Who cares, bro? Like, if we don't make it this then it doesn't become this you know, it doesn't. It doesn't. Like, it I don't know, it really doesn't. You know, it's like, it's so ridiculous, bro. And like I say, what would you be hiding from the children? Like, what would you be hiding from them, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know, like, I don't know. You know, it's like, it's the fact that it's this odd thing. You know, that it's this, like, awkward, you know, penis, vagina. Like, there's so much things that people don't know about, like, their own parts, or this and that, or, you know, like a vagina, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, like, you know, within cleaning it, or within, you know, maintaining it, or different ways, or healthier ways, or better ways to maintain it, or, you know what I'm saying? And like, there's so many things that so many people don't know, and, you know, like I say, feel awkward to ask or go about it, or, you know what I'm saying? Like there isn't this space and this welcoming, comfortable, healthy environment to just speak about it and to go to. Like there's so many things like that so many don't understand about their body, just in the ways that we come to understand them because, it's been, hidden or put down or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, I don't know how to I mean, I don't know how to clean a vagina. I don't know how they clean a vagina. I mean, I don't know, like, what's sensitive to it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, surface level shit, but, you gotta, there's something inside, and there needs to be clearance. Like, listen, like I say, within, what's that shit called? The shit that flushes your body and shit like that. Like, I mean, like, is that unhealthy? Should that only be for, vaginas or women or for people? Should that only be for people? You know what I'm saying? For them to clean out their system? You know what I'm saying? Should we not be clearing our system and feeling, this lighterness and feeling, cleaner and healthier? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that? How is that contributing to sex? Like, how is that this thing where, like I say, I know, within these less experienced and certain people, how is that connected to the sex? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is people finding out about blah, 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 or doing that because of the sex? Like, fucking, different, different men, you know what I'm saying? Doing, I'm looking for the fucking word. What is it called? I don't know, but doing the flush out shit or whatever, and being on these, having to eat certain shit or blah 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 because of sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like why does that have to be connected with sex? Why is so many things connected with sex when that could be definitely something that's just healthier for our body? And it's like, it's none of one of these things that's, oh, this is for that label, this is for that label, this is why they do this, and it's like, it's too much of that, What if shit like Cowboy Bebop with the space shit and the technology we're seeking for some reason, it still showed how money is still so relevant, how the rich are living well while others are suffering. Certain planets are so run down and used that living there is horrible. Still shows how the government is controlling shit and hiding shit. People still after each other, people admiring how we have it now and hating what they have then. Just repeating the different situations. Nothing new, still sad. So interesting seeing others' guesses about how it could be. It sucks though seeing them live that way. I mean, we really only saw the cowboy POV, bounty hunter, but the foundation is the same for everyone. Lack of trust, communication, got all these secrets won't open up. Don't see a point. Stuck on a rocket ship, not exploring the world. Why am I reading it like this? Crazy how Earth is basically forgotten. Our home. Why am I reading it like that, bro? Crazy how Earth is basically forgotten. Our home. That's how it's going to be. Destroying everything in our path with no care for anything. You can take a lot from series like that. Yeah, man. So beautifully said within the words that were chosen to be used for that note. Sometimes I think about that series You know, and the things that were being shown and the things that they went through, I just wonder how I can talk about the things I do but not see that you are so beautiful. Woman, you are like no other. I think and see you in ways that no one could ever. A beautiful soul. Huge though, like to the note. Nah, it shouldn't have hurt. I mean, yeah, come on. Come on, you know? Like, you know, and that's why I say, you know, with so many films and series and books and, you know, blah, 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 but then people say, like, they're just these guesses, and it's cool seeing these guesses or just these what ifs or just creating this certain type of world or, you know, whatever it is and however you interpret it within a certain extent, you know, it's just like, you know, within the talks, within things they're working towards, within, you know, it's like, it's not like it's just off thing to say and to believe that it could really be like that. You know? Like I say, Earth's still there, you know, because within, like I said, but it's like, it's unlivable for, you know, us species and definitely for animals or, you know, any other fucking living thing, ecosystem, plants, you know, it's like, it's horrible and to jump to, you know, a new home, you know, a new planet, and I don't know, bro. And it showed like it's still people, it's still human decisions, it's still compassion and care, it's still Cowboy Bebop was a banger, though. That was definitely cold. I haven't seen the film yet. I didn't even know there was a film. I think I was like found out like 2 weeks ago, but I definitely watched the series. But I'm gonna watch the film, see what that whole about. Definitely didn't watch the you know, the Netflix series, they real life shit they try to make or whatever. Like I say, leave shit alone, bro. You know, it's just like, why? Like, I don't know. Yeah. I'ma wreck my car because I didn't put myself in a position to turn left at this light. Why put others in danger? Cause you fucked up? Oh me. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna swerve all the way over here. Oh, excuse me, well, excuse me, Rob, excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. You know? Can't drive like that. You know, I seen somebody, blatantly cut somebody off, and they raised their hand like, thank you for letting me over. Some asshole shit. And if they genuinely felt that they didn't, they didn't cut them off, then, we're in deeper shit. We're in a different shit, Okay, with this porn thing, first discovering it or whatever, it's different for everyone, the finding, what they do with it, the obsession, what they feel about it. To discover something that's supposed to be this no thing, you must hide it. It isn't right because of what you've been told. Then you discover this new pleasure, and maybe new ways to try this pleasure. And some become obsessed, not only from the porn itself or the horny sensation, just more of the wanting to explore more of it, the feeling you get from having to hide it, you feel, I don't know, like a rebel or some shit. And throughout all that shit, some feel a certain way and are able to just move on from it, or don't really like it no more, or never did, and some feel a certain way and continue it, wants to have sex, want to feel it all the time. Some feel like, no, I shouldn't be doing this, it's wrong, feel like I'm wasting time or disappointing God, if religious, feel they disobeying their parents, and some do crazy shit with this feeling. Wonder if others are doing it, feeling that way. Try shit with others, and I don't know. I feel it's a whole journey in a way, I feel it shouldn't be this punishable, look down upon thing, because then they're left to figure it out by themselves, and with the guide from others, with help, for ones who are in control within that area, they should be able to go to parents, siblings, grandparents, friends, I don't know, somebody, and be able to talk about it without this awkward thing, or being looked at a certain way, or just being told no, stop, or something. Like, should be told they need to be in control, if you feel you want to stop, you should be able to, guide them through it in a way. Like, I don't know, obviously it seems so odd because it's not really talked about, especially with someone so less experienced, so I don't know, but they should get help in that area, kind of understanding why they feel attracted to this certain thing, like this, feel this way when they see this, that. It's fake, and people aren't like that. Can't just do certain stuff to people, like, shouldn't be this ill thing, feel ashamed about. And for people who was on the journey by themselves, I mean, you didn't waste time, didn't let nobody down or nothing. You just knew little to nothing else, only what you were telling yourself, didn't understand. And if you got it introduced to you by someone else, I mean, it's not their fault either. They thought it was a look at this, ha ha, but shows how you got to be in control. Obviously, I mean, this porn shit is, I've said it before, people are affected by this game in different ways, do certain things to earn money, and here's porn. So once we evaluate, work, change, grow, I don't feel porn will be a thing because sex will be at the top anymore. Huge. Wow. Wow. Huge. Like I said, it's a journey, and with so many journeys, just not having help, just not being able to go to somebody, just not being able to express yourself, to discuss things, is definitely tough. And like I say, you're listening to you and your knowledge and what you know or seen or, taking in type shit. And it's like, people go in and people go and do things, that's very unhealthy, that's very unsafe, that leaves them very vulnerable, and they make decisions that just are very unhealthy, and with, help and somebody to talk to and this, that, and the third, those decisions wouldn't have been made. They just wouldn't, they wouldn't have been made, but there are these people who are, like I say, once again, just so less experienced, especially, now, who are, I say especially now within, like I say, all this shit that's going on. Obviously, this has been within, like I say, less experience, blah, 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 happening, and it's like, within just, taking certain pictures, taking certain videos, and, just very fantasizing and very in your mind creating shit and kind of doing shit for others because, you're horny and you're feeling this, type of thing. And, you have this person who may feel the same and who, like, listen, that shit should not be happening. You should not be taking photos, should not be taking video, you shouldn't be, like, even within texting, you should, it's just like, where are we at, especially within, random ass people, especially within, you don't even know them. This is all y'all been talking about type shit. Like, this isn't, like, that isn't just what the shit should be about. That isn't just what, this human interaction connection should be about. It's like, no. Like I say, within somebody you closely within, y'all certain relationship, it's been years, blah, 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 that's y'all come to understand between that. Y'all had that certain type of trust, y'all, do a little something, blah, blah, blah. That's how y'all get down, within y'all, that's the understanding, we can definitely evaluate that, but, it shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't, like, fuck me. Because people take your videos, your pictures, and they do whatever the fuck they want with it. Like you're just, like I say, that's you're allowing that to control you. You're allowing that to be your guide and to just do certain things that you definitely wouldn't do if you weren't feeling like this, if you weren't horny, if you weren't creating certain type of shit in your head or this and the third. But like I say, it's definitely huge to be able to talk to somebody, like I say, and like I was talking about with the other shit, it shouldn't be this uncomfortable space to talk about something. It shouldn't be this awkward, shameful thing. Like I say, like it's not this embarrassing. Like, it's not, like, why can you go, swing on a swing at a park and show that excitement and joy, but that's a pleasure, but you can't go and talk about, this, it's not even like you're talking about it in like the sexual way. You're just explaining the what is and going through it and talking about it and trying to understand it, because it's questions, it's confusion, it's frustration, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, like there's so many pleasures within, this life, you know what I'm saying? It's a pleasure of mine to healthily fucking communicate. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, like, yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, to make it into that or whatever. Like, it's like, what are we talking about here? But it's because it's this, fucking under the covers, you touching yourself thing, because it's this, that thing. Because, what I'm saying? I'm not saying fucking masturbate in front of motherfuckers, but like, fuck me if we're just acting like this is some, what I'm saying? Like, it's like, come on. And like I say, within the masturbation and shit, that's definitely evaluation, but like I say, is it controlling you? Are you uncomfortable? Blah, blah, blah. But it's like, come on. This isn't no demonizable shit. This isn't no, this isn't, you shouldn't demonize shit. This isn't demonized shit. Within that extent, demonize, it's definitely tough word and blah, 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 blah. Oh, bro. But it's definitely wild, Crazy. Crazy. Wow. Another word I've been doing is, instead of saying like, trying to not say like hope, I hope it's like this, I hope, it's possible that this could happen. It's possible that that's like that. It's possible that, like more like possible, more than like, I hope, because, what is the hope? What are we doing with hope? Well, hope, I feel like it's more just giving it up to whatever and we hope. You know, it's just hope. But with possible, okay, what would make it possible? What we got to do to make that possible? You know, it's like, what do we, you know, I say, you know, what do we got to do? You know, you tell me what I got to do, and I'll get it done. You tell me what I need to do, and I'll get that done. You tell me what I got to do, and I'll get that shit done. No questions asked. I'll get that shit done. You want some shit done? I get it done. You ask me, is it possible? Is it possible? Of course. Is it possible? Is it possible? Is it possible? Is it possible? Of course it's possible. That's why you come to me, no? This is why you come to me, yes. Because you know it's possible. Because even in your mind, you think impossible. You think of me, and you know it's possible. This is easy. This is very easy. You sit back, you relax, no problem. No problem. You sit back and relax, no problem. I take care of it all, no problem. 2 days stops. You won't have to worry about anything. You will hear this no more. You will hear nothing of this anymore. No, nothing. Why? This is possible. This I do for you. Yes. This is very possible. Why is it not possible? Why would you ever think impossible? Why? Tell me, why would you think it's impossible? Why would you think it's impossible? Tell me why would you think it's impossible? Tell me. What is it? What is it? What is it? Evaluate, work, change, grow. Bro. I said evaluate, then I looked at the shirt, because this whole E, bro. When I don't remember, bro. Oh, shit. I think this shit was like middle school. Oh, obviously it wasn't middle school. But it's like, you know, because, was it 7th and 8th grade or 6th and 7th grade? I don't know, I don't remember. But it's like I was in theater or whatever, and like we had like this competition or whatever. And it's like we like made up this group called Power, and like we created shirts, and I was like E in the Power. And like I think we did like this dance or some shit. I don't even fucking remember. I don't even know what song it was. What song is with Power? I don't fucking know. I don't even know what it was, bro. I don't know. It was on some trolling shit though. It was like one competition. I think that was the year before I actually like went and like actually tried. And I made it to the finals, but I didn't. I ain't end up winning now. That's tough, you know. You know, I definitely could have prepared better. Definitely could have had some better guidance there. But it's like, you know, we did this, like we had this lip sync show thing. And, you know, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. But it's like, at meaning like, I don't really give a fuck what we doing. We gonna be in that hoe. We doing that motherfucker. It's so crazy. Who gives a fuck? You know, but we did, oh shit. We did Run DMC. My Adidas, no? Or did we do It's Tricky? It's Tricky to right. That's right on time. It's Tricky. I think we did It's Tricky. Oh, no, I think we did My Adidas. I don't know. I think we did either It's Tricky or My Adidas. I think we did It's Tricky. Yeah, it was 3 of us. We did that. You know, I had the Adidas tracksuit on last set. You know, 3 of us, we did that. And then I also did like, it was like this one. She did some song, and I was like the backup dancer or something for her shit or something like that. I don't know. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy. Like I say, just certain times like that, like, bro, just wish. Oh, no. I was hope. Wish, hey, I don't know how I feel about wish. We're not gonna evaluate that right now. But, like, I just, like, wish, like, it was just, like I say, like, I don't know, bro. Just, like, a different type of guidance or, like to understand more of like what was like, bro, could have just done so much, could have just been doing so much, could have, appreciated so much, could have just, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just like, you just don't have the mental or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's definitely tough. And just situation and just like, like I say with the acting thing, the only plays I ever did was in middle school, and it's like, it's just, like I say, I wasn't prioritized, and the things that I wanted to do definitely wasn't prioritized, or, it's definitely, what was prioritized or whatever because of selfish reasons and because of whatever, didn't even end up to nothing. So, which was so fucking like, oh well, yeah, it's wasted, years life of that shit, and I was fucking put on a fucking back burner or whatever, and it's like, I just definitely could have, but, and like I say, now I know I said like before, like I wouldn't ever do like but it's like, maybe, just a certain film or certain directors or, some shit like that, depending on what it is, just on some shit, like, I don't know. That could be a maybe. But it's like, well, shit hurts, but it's like, it's definitely what is, and then, how do we go about it, Evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow.